It's Hilly and Hart.
So there's a mayor in Tasmania that recently felt the need to issue this bizarre public health advisory. She apparently came across some bite marks on a council-owned toilet seat. So she had to make the announcement, Please don't eat the public toilet seats. First off,
I have so many questions.
I do too. Yeah. Who's biting into a toilet seat, first off?
And why would you? Like,
gross.
What is the... obviously.
It's a public toilet seat.
Think of what's going on there.
Whoa.
And what is... Even aside from the obvious health concerns...
Right.
Why? I mean, like, what is it about a toilet seat that's so appealing to bite? This has got to be something wrong upstairs, don't you think?
What kind of teeth and jaw strength does that person have?
And is it multiple people doing it? Or is
I would hope not.
I don't know.
I would hope that has not become an epidemic over there.
Something wrong in Tasmania.
But there you go. If you happen to visit Tasmania, there's a good chance you might see bite marks.
Wow.
If you use a public restroom.
I'm bringing my own toilet seat with me.
You're on out.
It's Hilly and Hart.
Oh, there's a woman from Utah who took the old tickety talk to share a dating experience that she had, a lesson that she had to learn the hard way. So she had a first date with a guy who drove in from the state of Wyoming, and this guy booked a hotel near her place. And she gave him several restaurant options, but then admitted that her favorite restaurant was pricey.
Right.
Okay. And so he brushed it off. He was like,
yeah, whatever.
He's like, was it under $500 a plate? Yeah, let's go. Ha ha.
Right.
Yeah, they Ubered together to the restaurant. Conversation was great. Had a great time. She's already thinking about the next date until the check arrived. Now, he handed over his credit card. It was declined. Tried it again. Still declined.
Oh.
So she stepped in and paid the bill herself, which was about $350.
Which had to be a fancy dinner.
Including the Uber ride back. But here's the deal. Afterwards, he ghosted her. No apology. No, hey, let me Venmo you some money. Nothing.
He just vanished. And basically, he got a free meal out of it.
That would make me never want to date again.
That's what it came down to.
I mean, what is she going to do next time? Is she going to be like, okay, I need to see the cash up front?
I'd like to see a bank statement from you,
right?
If I may first.
So yeah, how wild is that?
Danielle is her name, and yeah, I got to think that she's going to be on
high alert.
On high alert next time. Yeah.
It's Hilly and Hart.
So have you ever wondered what are some things that attractive people do to make them so enticing? Well, Kevin, I figured you and I could use all the help we could get, so I found a list. Okay. So apparently, attractive people, they make a great first impression. That's where I fail all the time.
I think you do fine.
I don't know.
You know the basics.
Yeah, I don't know. But
we get out in public and you meet somebody. You know all the correct things to do and say and all, so you're fine.
Well, it turns out we only have a whopping 2 to 30 seconds to make a great first impression.
Right. Well,
no pressure.
Honestly, I mean, making a good first impression, I mean, we're not even talking relationships or romantic or anything.
Right.
Just in general, it's important, so put your best foot forward, have a good firm handshake, whatever. That makes a great first impression.
Okay, so they also say be interesting.
Yeah.
They say the best way to instantly boost your attractiveness is to be interesting.
This is a really important one. I'm just going to kind of give you a little insight here how Erin and I first started on the air, because I was, at the time, this is 2008, I was looking for a co-host, and she was working retail at a place, and we just started talking. I was a customer there, and we just started talking, and I realized, you know what? She's really interesting. And she has no I'm serious. She has no background in radio whatsoever, but guess what? She can carry a conversation. You realize that's more than half the battle here.
It's true.
So just be able to converse with somebody in an interesting manner. And lo, these many years later, here is Erin Hart, Mid-Missouri radio personality.
17 years and we still together.
You never know what it's going to bring you. So be interesting. Be able to talk on a variety of subjects.
They say be available. See, a lot of people, they don't want to come across as desperate or needy, so they kind of come across as aloof. You don't want to be aloof.
No.
You want to be available. If people want to come up and talk to you, let them talk to you.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
The worst that's going to happen is you don't like them or whatever, and then you can make an excuse to be out.
And I call that show prep. Also, you got to be interested in what that person has to say.
Yeah.
That's how you carry on a conversation.
Right. Even if you have to fake it. Okay.
Exactly.
There's an old theater saying of always leave them wanting more. Mm-hmm. Be memorable. That's one of the other things they say here about making, about being an attractive person.
Right.
Is be memorable. Have something about you, even if it's something a little weird. That's okay.
That's right.
Oh, that was the guy with the odd looking hair. Do you remember? Oh, yeah. See, guess what? You're going to stand out.
That's right. So you make your exit while you're still being wildly interesting. I like to drop a fun fact and yell, "Heart out!"
Yeah, please don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Please
Okay.
not while I'm there.
That was going to be my new thing this year.
Great,
But way to go. So there you go. That's what's going to make you attractive to people. Good luck.
It's Hilly and Hart.
News from Russia. We've just found out they've unveiled pigeon drones. Pigeon drones. There's a neurotechnology firm that has apparently implanted chips in pigeons' brains for remote steering.
Okay, this is the weirdest sci-fi thing I've ever heard of.
I'm telling you, this is screaming for a movie. It really is. They can actually take the bird wherever they want it. It bypasses the bird's natural conditioning, and it sends them wherever they want. So they can monitor through the pigeon's eyes what they're looking at.
Wasn't there already a movie about this? Didn't Hitchcock do this?
No,
The Birds?
The birds. Yeah.
No, the birds just naturally went insane.
They have small solar-powered backpacks. They have GPS. Kind of be the cutest thing ever, though.
A pigeon in a backpack.
It contains GPS trackers and receivers that allow the technicians to monitor locations and upload flight patterns in real time. Now, here's the thing, is in case you think, oh no, the Russians are going to spy on us here. Well, first of all, I don't think pigeons can cross the Atlantic Ocean. I don't think. I don't know what their flight patterns are. But,
Hey, Marv, look at Stella. She's got a Dora the Explorer backpack.
and they say this could eventually, it's pigeons right now, but it could eventually be, larger birds could be involved. Seagulls, ravens, whatever.
Oh, you mean larger birds that could cross the
They
Atlantic?
carry heavier payloads. So, but you know what? I got to feel for the pigeons though, because here's Irv the pigeon. He's flying along. He's like, hey, I think I'm going to make a left. Hey, how come I'm going right? Hey, I didn't want to go right. Just got to feel.
First, pigeons with backpacks. Next will be sharks with laser beams attached to their heads.
It's Hilly and Hart.
If you've done any kind of flying over the years, guarantee you there are a number of things that have probably irritated you. Mm-hmm. Plenty of irritants with air travel.
Sure.
Part of it is they have all these people who don't know each other inside this giant metal tube, and you have to get along for a couple hours or whatever. But somebody has taken the time to compile a list of some of the worst habits on an aircraft. And it's a big list, but we're going to just share a few of them here with you. Among them, kicking, bumping, or shoving the seat back.
Yeah.
If hopefully you're not sitting in front of that person or the one with a kid behind you.
That's doing that.
That's the worst, man. That's the worst. Once a kid was trying to stick his foot through my seat, like actually the actual foot coming through the back of the seat, like down near my butt.
Mm-hmm. Did you toot?
No. Oh, that would have been a great response. I didn't think of that. But what I did is real fast, I grabbed the kid's foot, and I hear from the back, like I go, okay, he didn't do it anymore after that.
Oh yeah,
that,
of course
that,
not.
That kind of worked, Bathroom habits on the plane, hogging the bathroom.
That includes shooting videos. That happened on my flight to Ireland. So these young girls kept going into the bathroom. There's a long bathroom line because it's like a 9-hour flight.
Yeah.
And they're in there shooting videos. We know you think you're an influencer, and we know that mom and dad think that's cute. However, old lady heart's got to pee, okay?
Hey, lady, you've been in there for 20 minutes. Tap on the door if you need help.
Exactly.
Okay. Another thing to avoid during air travel, bare feet in the aisle, on the seat, really anywhere.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have bare feet on a plane.
No.
Okay? Your feet might be beautiful, by the way. There's a good chance they're not.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, nobody else wants to see them.
If they're that beautiful, there's websites for
or
that.
smell them, for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rushing to disembark, especially if you're sitting in the back of the plane. That is your captain. We're going to dismiss the sea. Hey, sir, get back here. You know,
Exactly.
He starts running up the aisle. You're not supposed to. Look, let me tell you, when we land, even if we're in the front or the middle,
Yeah.
I'm not in any hurry at that point. I'm just sitting there. I'm letting the line thin down before we finally get out of there. You know, just go ahead, sir. I don't care.
Okay.
It's the worst.
Something I saw on this list, and I'm like, oh, yeah, this one hits home. Reclining without a thought. I've had MRIs before. I am not a claustrophobic person.
Right.
Until I got on that Aer Lingus flight, and the blonde woman in front of me decided to recline her seat to where her head was in my lap, and I could tell when was the last time she bleached her hair.
See her roots, huh?
Come on. I was like, I don't know if I can do this for 9 hours.
This is quite an
The
extensive
test of wills.
extensive list. I'm going to bring you one more here. Bringing stinky food on board. All right, maybe you don't want to deal with the airline food. I get it. But you've brought your own. But I'm sorry, sir, did you have to share your Limburger hash lunch with the whole plane? Okay, we really don't.
Did we get a sample?
We don't want to deal with that.